Hi, how you guys doing today?
Good. How are
Good. How are
you?
you?
I'm doing good. You guys look great. Super stylish.
Thank you.
Digging the looks.
Thank
um,
you.
so I want to talk about the concept of power. Jay August, how much is Victor on a quest for power right now? Or do you think it's more about family? What do you think he's leaning toward this season?
Oh, that is such a great question. You know why? Because I spent weeks, if not episodes, asking myself that question, that very question. Like, one of the things that you do as a classically trained actor is you try to find the character's objective. That's the primary thing they're trying to accomplish. And I was fluctuating between I need power, between I need equality for my children. And I was like, which is it? And, obviously in the world of the show, we live in this underground vampire society that is very classist.
Right.
And I exist at the top of the social class. I'm a royal vampire, which
Right.
means I'm the head of one of the 12 royal families. But my children are not considered royal because they're adopted. Now, that causes great pain for especially Mia, our other family member. And as a father, I want that equality for them. But it was just interesting to me that it's like when you want change in a society, the pursuit of power is actually intrinsic to wanting change. And I guess that's how people get corrupted, and we've seen it so many times, And so I think that's really the question that's explored with this character as well.
Okay, perfect. Because they only gave us 2 episodes, but I focused on that immediately. So I wanted to make sure I was in the right direction. But now that you confirmed it, that's perfect.
It's a very astute observation, definitely.
Thank you. And Jenna, I want to ask you, what was it like joining the series? Vampires are a hit thing. They're super popular. How do you feel about this whole new wave of vampire stories being brought to the forefront for Gen Z, for kids?
Yeah, it's exciting because the last thing we had was, the Vampire Diaries or Legacies rather.
Yeah.
And I grew up watching that. I read the Vampire Academy books when I was like 13 or 14. So like, it's always been part of my childhood. So it's exciting to like see that for like my little brother who's 15, like he's going to now have like his vampire era, which is cool. I think it's so fun.
Did you ever think you were going to play one of the characters in the show?
Oh my gosh, I would have never, even when I booked this, I still like, it hadn't registered that this is what it was, that it was the books that I loved so much. Like I loved that before Twilight, before like those were the OG vampire craze for me. So I mean, it's a dream come true, really.
That's great. That's so wonderful. And I also wanted to ask you guys, because I feel like this is such a different vampire story than the ones that we have seen before. What do you guys hope that the fans or new people who haven't heard of the books or read the books or seen it gain from this show? Jay, August, you can go first if you want.
I just hope they have a good time. Number one, I think the show is very entertaining, and I just don't think we've ever seen a world like this on television before. We went to Spain to shoot this, to Spain, Portugal, in and around these places. We shot in, centuries old castles, and these are our homes, and they're furnished with contemporary furniture and computers, and I drive a Tesla, or I'm sorry, I'm driven in a Tesla, and I live in a castle. I'm wearing hand-created clothes for me. I mean, my character's drip is next level.
Magic.
Yeah, we do magic. So I think the world is totally unique. I think people will be very entertained. So that's what I hope people take away from it, is a great time.
Yeah, something to look forward to when they, thinking about, oh, I just finished episodes 3 or 4. I can't wait to watch 5. Like, yeah, something that people will talk about and be like, oh my God, did you see that relationship? La, la, la.
Exactly.
It's fun.
Yeah, I watched, they only gave us the first 2, so I'm definitely ready for more. So congratulations, you guys. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time, Tatyana.